the dungeon with Tim, and it is week 5, and we got ourselves a big one because we got a battle of losers. Chicago Drunkards haven't won a game. Joe Mitchell usually somehow just out of his ass pulls pretty impressive teams, particularly known for defense. Maybe that's the Achilles heel because defense is awfully tough in this ROM. And Soccer World is their usual subpar team. So we've got an 0-4 going up against a 1-3, and let's see what happens. And hopefully you were hurling some popcorn at the screen earlier due to my commentary, because it's all about emotion, folks. It's all about getting under your skin and making you feel something in this cold, burned out world. And speaking of feeling, we just criticized the Drunkards defense, and so they said, F you, let's get a pick to show this bastard what's up. He just lost himself. How good can he be? I mean, a fucking champion. Obviously pretty good. And now, 2 great plays, and it's a touchdown. The Drunkards are in the end zone. Tiffany and that sweet, sweet choice piece. I'm pretty sure she's black, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But hey, apparently he only wants a black holder. So the kick is up, doinks it in. Tiffany and that sweet, sweet brown booty of hers is able to find the end zone. And it's in there. So here is Joe Martinez, this little 6th grade Tim, and his friend Joe Martinez thought he was going to make it in the pros. Alas, turned to be nothing. Such is life. So Soccer World is here. Holland is going to take not that's a direct snap to maybe, or something, Biappy. I don't know, I'm not a soccer fan. My son being a professional goalie, but that's another story. So Soccer World stuffed. They're going to force to punt. They knock it pretty deep, and it's just a bit too deep. So here comes Tiffany choice piece led by Williams. He's got a man deep, but he fumbles the ball, and he fumbles it right into a pile of soccer players. And they realize we can use our hands in this game, and they fall on it, and they have it inside the red zone, 2nd and 7. Holland's gonna give. Looks like this team likes to run, and that's a smart move right there. It's a touchdown. Killing the baby. And I'm just gonna roll with that. Let's see. These extra points are far from guaranteed, but it's through. And we got ourselves a tag all in. Choice piece is back to receive, taking the gamble, having your good key player on the return. She's able to strut it out past the 40. Little offset for Williams, the only black guy on the field. Throws it to Dan Aykroyd, who's sprinting, makes a couple of moves, and gets a guy to miss, and just like that, the offense clicking, a rare click for these Drunkards. Maybe they snorted some coke or something. They try that same play that Soccer scored on, and it's a touchdown. Drunkards. Just like that. Tiffany is in. She looked a little slow on that play, but did not stop her. Butthead fires that through. And we're looking at a 14-7 game. Score after score after score. Here comes Martinez. He is sprinting, got some speed. Oh, couldn't quite get to the outside. And maybe picks up a couple. That'll end the quarter. These quarters going awfully fast because, you know it, the legendary measuring stick decided it was okay to let the clock run. Alright, there's another first down now inside the territory. And couldn't quite get the block there. But still picked up another first. Again, this team obviously loves to run, control the clock. Give it to Bumba Maybe, who looks pretty fast. Picks up. Oh, I was just going to say the one negative. Obviously, it's just running. Killian. Kill me. Come on, Killian. So he's out. Let's see what the sub looks like. The sub is Martinez, who we have seen featured. It is pretty fast. He's in for a touchdown. Just escapes the last desperate effort. Arturo Martinez, a.k.a. Joe, gets in and goes. Now, the important extra point. The line holds nicely. There's a diver kind of like floundering on his back. No real chance. So now Choice Piece will take it. Shitty little kick after 22. Tries to get up line behind her blockers. And then decides I'm just going to plow through the middle and see if I can emerge. Unlike my son on homecoming night, and another son that is, was not able to find Pater amidst the roaring crowd. Alright, so it is 14-14. Good field position for Williams. Surveys the field, got one man open, and it's Thomas. Thomas is down, and that's a nice pickup of 15 yards. Time not a factor on this drive. Will they see the ball again is the question. Gonna have a dump off, let him get deep, then fires it to Dan, who can't make the dodge, but picks up another 14 inside the red zone now on the 14. Now they go reverse play. The defense seems a little slow to read it. There's one guy with a beeline. It is tossed, but doesn't matter. 2nd and 10. All that does is burn some clock. But do they try it again? Nope, they try to go off tackle. Choice Piece runs over a guy and gets another first. Milking the clock, but I don't think that's going to work. May not give them much time for them to get themselves. Let's see what they go here. Double back set. They're going for the scary reverse play. There's a guy pursuing it, but the move of Ackroyd. He put some jokes on him, and he stuttered, and was trying to process what he said, and it didn't matter. Suddenly, Ackroyd's in the end zone. And again, we have yet to see a block, which may be the difference. 21-14, all touchdowns here. Decent kick, butthead. Again, the clock kicking. Joey Boy at the 13. Comes in and brought down at the 24. Pretty long field for the soccer players. And especially with that heavy run focus. Heavy run with those plays. Give me a fucking break. This time they fake it. There's someone at his feet, but he does have a deep player. They try to get up. It's Martinez sprinting beyond. Will they catch him? No. Martinez on the basically last play of the half. Fine. Catered on that. And, damn it, I meant to say goal. First soccer. Rip my shirt off and slide down on the field. Alright, so now the time is really basically nothing. We'll likely have one play. Yep, 11 seconds. Let's see what they can do. Do they even have anything they can score on, or are they just going to hand it off? Yep, a little handoff to Tiffany. They're going to call a timeout. They could possibly try that double post and see what happens. A lot of pressure. Or Williams can just get destroyed by Man City something. So it is halftime in the battle of losers, and actually both offenses clicking pretty well. Of course, defense is non-existent. There, of course, is the perfect play. Made from child labor and the sweat of an old woman's labia. All right, there's Tiffany. She's sprinting off. She loves that right up the middle thing. I don't know, Joe should maybe talk to her about that. Maybe some slightly different angles will stimulate some areas a little different. They give her the ball. She finds somebody. Oh, but her hands are slippery from the labia juices. However, able to jump back on it was another player. They retained possession. This might be trouble. Ackroyd's got a lot of people around him. He's going to lose a couple. 3rd and 9. Ready, down. And they're going to have a deep man. They've got 2 deepies. He's going to go Ramos. Touchdown. Perfect in stride. Doesn't have to even do anything right. The breadbasket. There he is. This way. And again, the Drunkards never been behind with Caleb Williams at the helm in this game. Sweet kick through, 28-21. Shitty kick by Butthead. Joey Boy at the 24. He now wants the outside. He's got speed. He's got speed, folks. He's excited about his score. And he's just brought down, but it's a short field, 25 yards for the tying score. And Martinez says, that will not take me long. This defense can't do shit to contain me. Goal! Arturo Martinez fires it in and then shoves his junk in his friend's face and says, do you see this red dot? What do you think about it? It's too thin. It's too thin. That's what Cosmo says. Everybody cares about. All right, choice piece. Unable to match the impressive return of her counterpart. Brings him out. I think it's the first time we've seen trips to the near side. Gonna try to fire it. Can he get a jump? Oh, Ackroyd dove when he should have jumped, and that is painful. Always jump, friends. Always. Here's a little flip choice piece, making her own path, which we said was probably a good idea, and that's a big run. Feeling bad about the fumble, feeling weird about the labial juices, is able to get down to the 34. Now they go to Ackroyd. He's got a pursuer, but look at that one hero blocker. The right tackle, I believe, was there and just holding the line. 3 people running into him. He couldn't be stopped. Somebody gave that boy some white powder at halftime. And it is now back to the 12. Will they retake the lead again? Ackroyd, they like the reverse play. They've got a guy on his feet. And Ackroyd says, no, I'm this close. I am this close. You will not stop. Daddy boy, daddy boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And then I score a goddamn touchdown. Oh, yes, it's true. All right, that's enough out of me. Butthead fires it. Martinez has had some pretty kick-ass returns, but he emerges from the pile and then coughs up the ball. And they are not able to secure it, and Singletary all the way to the 23. Holy shitballs. Back to Ackroyd. This time, the defense makes a much better net. He tries to sneak through. By God, the moves of this man. Then he's hurling somebody. Wow, must have been inspired by that singing over the loudspeaker. Pretty impressive. And here's choice piece with a lot of green. Touchdown. The Drunkards beginning to sniff their first victory or their fingers from last night. One of the two. Takes a long time lining it up, but it doesn't seem to matter. Kick goes through. Here's Martinez. They need a big return out of him. He hurls another person, trying to make up for that horrendous fumble, and may just do it if he can take it all the way, but he's back at the 27. What a return. Now they give it to him. This time they finally bottle him up. 2nd and 9. Still lots of time left. Wouldn't even onside it if they score in the next little bit. They give it to Martinez. Got a lot of green. Touchdown. Goal! Arturo Martinez punches it in, and just like that, we're a kick away. And these are soccer players. They better goddamn make this kick. Nobody's there. They fire it through. And suddenly, just down by 7. Then they go onside. A scary onside. It's a perfect one. Oh, but even the soccer player who tries to practice and practice could not quite get it. Oh, and then Man City Rodri comes in and decks Williams. And he's got a guy, but it takes way too long. Third and 28. The Drunkards had a 2-touchdown lead, and they see it slipping through their labial juice-laden hands. And then Williams, with just one of the stupidest decisions you could have possibly made, with a man wide open. I mean, what the hell are you thinking? Maynard fires it down. Pretty good kick inside the 3, but it is the dangerous Martinez, who cannot. He fumbles again! Martinez, you idiot! And Dan Aykroyd waltzes into the end zone. Martinez has been so brilliant and so foolish all at once. And it is back to a touchdown lead, and now, folks, time is really of the essence. Can Martinez redeem himself? But no! He coughs it up again. Somebody put a nail in his forehead. Can he jump? Can he jump? Can he jump? Oh, he does jump. He's still trying. I do have to. I kind of like Martinez. You gotta give him some credit. What are they going to do here? They've got a couple of options. He's got to find him. It's caught, but there's no time. There's no time, folks. Oh, and then this guy hasn't even done anything, and he's out. Jude Bellingham. And in comes Saka. If only the clocks hadn't run on the kickoff, we could be talking about a really exciting game. So Martinez, I mean, hey, the dude is still out there trying. You got to tip your hat to that. Oh, and then the climax just rains out. Almost like asking, is it in yet? Just no excitement whatsoever now. Such hope, such glory, such dreams. I guess that's what happens when you put soccer players up against football players. And the Drunkards come away with a first victory of the season. Williams with an insane 85%. Holland still pretty good at 75. 10 first downs, but really it was the fumbles that just killed soccer world. And there you have it. The Drunkards are in the win column and out of the dark yellow ranking. Thanks for spending time down in the dungeon.